following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Colombia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Blaze Carmelo.
Oh. That's my squeaky chair. Anyway. It's not as exciting a news day as yesterday was with all the firings. The Fed, Mr. Vinnie Mac, telling everyone to, scrounge for themselves. Get the hell out of this company. You're not wanted here. You're trash. But, yeah. Not like yesterday. I don't know if there's any wrestling news to go over. It might just be a plain old card, Flashpoint card. There's not going to be two shows without a Showdown Venom Day. It's just Flashpoint. Fleshlight Point. Top chat? No. We want live chat here. We got Speedy. Welcome, Tyler Flight. Speedy, he is the RWF Grand Champion. We are back with the A show. Apparently Vince is selling WWE. Don't know how true that is. Yes, that is the rumor, as I talked about yesterday. Yeah. Whoa. Based? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the news. Yeah, I haven't seen anything, like, at all. Any kind of follow-up to all the firings with Murphy and Braun. I saw a lot of people saying that the problem with Braun Strowman was not just the fact they didn't have anything for him, it was the fact that they were paying him way too goddamn much. And I guess either he didn't want to take a pay cut, or they didn't want to bother asking him about a pay cut. Watch him sell it to fucking Disney or some shit like that. Well, the big rumor is Fox. What would be the best is if fucking Shahid Khan, Tony Khan's brother, bought it. That would be the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. But it's not gonna be a person. Like, it's gonna be something like Disney or Fox, something huge. That he sells it to. That he sells it for. Anyway, the first match of the show, this is Blaze Cabello on the left against EC3 on the right. This is number one contendership for the Chance Choice Championship, currently held by Christopher Nelson of the Asylum. EC3 came in. He said at the pay-per-view, his master ECE will make his debut, so looking forward to that. At executive order, EC3 will help his master to the ring, ECE. So whatever that means, it's going to be an executive order. In the meantime, he's trying to win this one. Get a shot at Christopher Nelson's Chance Championship. Shahid Khan versus Tony Khan WrestleMania. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Shane versus Vince, but with two Muslims instead. As long as the product improves, I really don't care who it goes to. I would think the product would probably improve no matter who it went to. Because I don't think Vince is the right guy anymore. People say Vince has been out of touch for a long time, but he has moments. He has good moments. There's the 1%er, Blaze Cabello, no selling EC3's Impact TNA finisher, the 1%er. The best thing about WWE being sold, some big network, is that they care about their PR and won't... Okay, sorry, I'm just reading things like Hulk Hogan. But Hulk Hogan is a non-factor right now. I'm reading the wrong things. As long as the product improves, as long as it's a younger guy who will improve, I feel like Vince just kind of lost the passion for the sport. I mean, we saw that for a long time. He's a crazy dude. I don't know. He hates it. He hates it being called wrestling. We know that. It's being related to other wrestling companies. Vince is a weird guy because you're like, yeah, he lost the love of it. And then you look at, how long ago was it that he came out and let, I guess that was over a year ago, never mind. I was thinking of when Kevin Owens headbutted him in the chest and it looked like he was going to die. But I guess, yeah, that was a long time ago now. Before pandemic, at least. That was back during the, oh my god, misses the Phoenix Splash. EC3 got the knees up. That was during the Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens feud. Yeah, that was a long time ago now. But, what you gonna do? I don't think it will improve under any younger guy. But I think there's a better chance than not. It's hard. You gotta find someone that cares about wrestling. But, a lot of... I don't think wrestling... You need older people in wrestling, whether people like it or not. Which is why it's good that, like, on AEW, it's good we have people like Jericho there. Especially now, Paul White, Mark Henry. Young people aren't always right about things. And there's something to be said for old school wrestling. And I think I like how AEW is like a smorgasbord. You get a little bit of everything. What I'm trying to say is I think you need experience. You need elders. You need people with experience. Yo, we got Christopher Nelson here. Nelson will be defending his championship tonight against the current #1 contender, period. But right now, EC3 and Blaze Cabello are also wrestling to become contenders for that championship. And the winner of that match will get a shot at Nelson or period, whoever is the chance champion by the end of the show. Hey, welcome. We got Mr. Zach Walker. The evil one. The evil one. Preparing for his big debut. Don't even know what show he's going to come back on. Oh no, I'm just saying a passionate young mind that knows the business and is in tune with what people want. That would be efficient. Yeah, but like, who is that guy? I think that's a hard guy to find. And there it is. Blaze Cabello is a bloody goddamn mess, but he's finally able to hit that Phoenix Splash without EC3 getting the knees up and the 1-2 and the kick out at #3. Unable to put away EC3, Ethan Carter III. Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. I mean, Tony Khan at least knows he's not that guy. He knows he has, like, as big a fan as he is, he needs people with inside the business knowledge. So I think they have a pretty good setup over there. I guess Triple H could be that veteran. Obviously, I don't think Triple H is ever leaving. So, I don't know. I don't know. Hire Vince Russo. Get Vince Russo back. The brand split, I think, is going away, right? Or maybe they'll do it where, like, the titles are exclusive, but people can float in and out as much as they want. Like, they don't have the roster. Look at that big lariat from EC3. Cover here. Ooh, kick out. Maybe I come back on this show. Never know. Not gonna lie, Vince Russo would be cool as fuck. I love Vince Russo. Like, Vince Russo is not a smart guy. He's not a particularly honest guy. But the thing about Vince Russo booking is at least something is gonna happen on every show. You're not gonna get, like, boring 3-hour Raw with nonstop rematches. You know what I mean? Like, Vince Russo is not bad for the same reason WWE shows are bad right now. But yeah, if they keep the brand split, I would definitely bring back Vince Russo. I would dig if Daniel Bryan brought the company. Yeah, it becomes a sport. Yeah, I doubt that's going to happen. The WWE right now is trying to be the furthest thing away from a sport. Here it is. Look at this. Oh, I thought he was going for the TKO. Unable to hit it. Vince Russo will entertain you at least, no matter... Well, on a consistent basis, yeah. If they kept the brand split, what I would like to see the most is Falcon Arrow. No one kicks out of the Falcon Arrow. Blaze Cabello walks away with a win here tonight. Looks like Blaze Cabello is the new #1 contender for Christopher Nelson's chance for his championship. Anyway, yeah, if they keep the brand split, the way I would do it is I would give Heyman one, I'd give Russo one, and then I'd give some new guy one of them. Look at this. Cabello going for the blazing hammer. But no. Elbow right to the opened wound on Cabello's forehead by EC3. It looked a little glitchy there with him going up. But yeah, avoids the blazing hammer and finally hits that TKO on Mr. Cabello. And that is all she wrote. EC3 earns his contendership. Isn't this match over? He hit the Falcon Arrow. Oh, yeah. He might have got his foot on the rope or something. The game might have glitched. I don't know. I don't know how the match continued, but it did. Maybe they both won. Maybe it'll be a triple threat with Christopher Nelson with both these guys, because I'm certain he hit the Falcon Arrow. Like, he might have hit it twice. Speaking of the Falcon Arrow, Britt Baker kicked out of a Falcon Arrow. The temerity, the lack of respect for the business to kick out of the deal. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. But MDK, Murder, Death, Kill, Nick. Any Nick Gage fans in that chat? Did women kill the business? Did the women's revolution kill wrestling? Here we go, our second match of the show, and I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh yeah, this is the 4-on-4 match. I love Britt Baker. Yeah, me too. Yeah, she doesn't have like big bazongas or anything, but there's something about her. Very attractive lady, and very nice for Adam Cole, the man on the left, to, you know, be willing to share Britt Baker with the rest of the world. We know Tony Schiavone has a piece of her almost every night. Have you guys seen the new AEW Women's title? Yes, I have. It's bigger. No, it's definitely an improvement. I'm one of the people that did not hate the old design. People thought it was too small. I'm like, fuck it, women are smaller, so I don't care. But it's definitely an improvement. I'm not going to complain about it. I was surprised they had her tap Sheeta out. It was the right move, though. Even though the match kind of got sloppy in parts, so some people theorize that Sheeta might have, not Sheeta, Britt Baker might have been hurt at some point. I just think it looks like an egg. I kind of like how it stands out like that. I don't like every title looking the same. In wrestling. In UFC, I miss that old UFC title. I hate the new title. It looks like a toy. The new UFC titles look like shit. And in my opinion, I know a lot of people like them. I know people like the new UFC titles. I don't. I prefer the old one. I get it's more modern. It's modern now. Heyo, welcome. We got Lance Uppercut here. Got a long sweeping crowd shot. This is the Disputed Era. In a 4v4 match, they'll be taking on the Asylum, actually. 4-on-4. The winning team will get to choose a member of theirs to be the 6th man in the Executive Order ladder match. Get that briefcase. I want Will Ospreay's new theme to be released already. It's taking forever. Oh, did they make him a new theme? Oh no, they made him a new theme. He becomes world champion, and then he's injured. 2 nights in a row? Nice. Yeah, I'm streaming a lot of these because I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The cameraman needs to be fired. He's taking too long. Yeah, we have AEW's fucking production crew. We're gonna zoom in on the fucking crash pad too. But I'm not gonna complain about blood and guts again. The wide shot, like from the crowd, or the wide shot of him falling with like the cage in the way and everything, looked awesome. They had to choose like the worst camera angle to be on the live feed. But yeah, no, I'm not going back to blood and guts. Not going back. And here we are. There is Feck, the leader of the Asylum, with his Heavy the Destroyer on the left and Matt Short, the agile member of the group, on the right.
Tag Team Champion.
The little man.
Chosen one pair. The Icon, Matt Sapp, and the Destroyer.
The Icon, Matt Sapp. The RUW Chat Choice Tag Team Champions. Hey, what the fuck? You got injured? I didn't even know. Goddamn. Yeah, so, New Japan has been fumbling the ball recently. They merged the Intercontinental and World Championships into one. It is now the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Kota Ibushi lost the title to Will Ospreay upon his second defense. Will Ospreay defended once and got injured and vacated the title, and I believe he is recuperating in the British Isles. So, I hope he gets better, but it seems like it's real bad news for Will Ospreay. And the vacant IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, as it's now known, is vacant, and the next person to hold the title will be the winner of the Okada versus Shingo Takagi match, I believe. Yeah. I would have made it the Ibushi-Jeff Cobb match. Or, you know how New Japan doesn't really do multi-matches? Maybe do a rare one. Do a rare, like, four-way with Cobb, Ibushi, Shingo, Okada. But Okada is going to win the championship from vacancy, basically, is what's going to happen. Poor Ospreay. Yeah, it's bad news for Will Ospreay. As we kick things off, Roderick Strong starting things off with the Disputed Era clothesline to the leader of the Asylum, and out goes Feck. So basically Okada's champ again. That's what I'm thinking. You can't, like, Ibushi, first-time champion. Will Ospreay, first-time champion. I don't think they're going to do Shingo, first-time champion. You know what I mean? As good as he is. I think Okada hasn't been world champion for long enough where people are going to be okay with it. We all know he's talented as hell, so I don't think many people are going to have a problem with it. I just think I would have preferred Ibushi Cobb be that match. You know, seeing as Ibushi was more recently the champion, I thought that just makes more sense. Where's Jay White? Is Jay White in the U.S.? No, he's the Never Openweight Championship. Yeah, Jay White would have been the perfect guy to make champion right now if he wasn't already the Neverweight champion. He should deserve to win the title one day, man. Yeah. It's not going to happen, though. Yeah, they're not going to give it to Ibushi. And the thing is, like, I'm the kind of guy where I understand. Like, I get it. Not everyone can be world champion. I actually prefer if not everyone's world champion. Like, look at all the great WWE wrestlers that were never world champion. We have, like, Ted... I think the first few people I think of are Ted DiBiase, never world heavyweight champion. Jake the Snake, never WWE champion. Know what I mean? It's okay for not everyone to get the title. And Ishii, there's so much love for Ishii. He's held, like, every other title. He doesn't need it, you know what I mean? But yes, it would be so nice to see Ishii win that belt. He is my favorite little manlet, Pitbull Hoss. Ishii and Shibata were my guys. Ishii was okay. My guys were Ishii, Shibata, and Nakamura. Nakamura left WWE, and Shibata killed himself by headbutting everyone. So, you know what? That New Japan style really it's injuring a lot of people now. We got Kyle O'Reilly and Matt Short in the ring. Bing, bing, bong. Next snap from Short. Other great people that were never world champion. Regal. Steven Regal, William Regal, whatever you want to call him. Never WCW or WWE champion. Oh, says Mr. Zach Walker. A pop or a slam by Nate Danger. Nate Danger, Matt Short were unsuccessful in becoming the Raw Tag Team Champions, and a big kick to the body of Danger. Suzuki never won the title, right? Huh. Minoru Suzuki. No. I don't think so. Suzuki is like even better person to compare to Jake the Snake. That is just a dude that doesn't need the title at all. Like, any match with the Suzuki feels like a big match. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's never won the champion. He was Intercontinental Champion and never Openweight Champion twice. But yeah, Minoru Suzuki was never Openweight Champion. But it was also never IWGP Champion. Suzuki never won the title fight. Yeah, because he might literally murder someone Lamau. Yeah, he's great. Vertical suplex lift into the sit-out powerbomb. Down goes Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish had a pretty good match on NXT against Mr. Peter Dunne. Suzuki matches are crazy. Yeah, I forget if it was like an Evolve show or Blood. It was probably, I think it was Bloodsport. The one where there's no ropes and it's like fake MMA style. There was Suzuki versus Matt Riddle. I remember that. That was crazy. That was fun. The Minoru Suzuki versus Jon Moxley match was awesome. All of Moxley's New Japan matches are really, really good. And when people say, oh, he was never a good match guy, I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just go watch him in Japan and tell me he's not a good match guy. Him and fucking Lance fucking Archer had a fantastic match for that U.S. heavyweight title. The IWGP U.S. heavyweight title is it's not as prestigious as the world title, obviously. Well, it's more prestigious than the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, from Ibushi to Ospreay to vacancy already. So that U.S. Heavyweight Championship is looking good. Like, real good. Is all I'm saying. That is one of the better titles in New Japan right now. Also in appearance. I think visually it's just a beautiful title. Moxley always has good matches, bro. Even go back to him and Rollins before WWE. Before WWE, were there a lot of Jon Moxley, Tyler Black matches? Were there any? Are you talking about FCW? I remember FCW, there was that one, like everyone always talks about, the first Shield triple threat. It was Roman Reigns when he was Liaki, and I think Seth Rollins was Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose was Dean Ambrose, though. I think they both had their Fed names already. But all the Moxley Rollins matches when Rollins was WWE champion before his first knee injury were great. Spear by Destroyer to poor Kyle O'Reilly, who's taken one hell of a beating in this match. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose, Hell in a Cell. This was when Brock Lesnar was the WWE champion. This was right after SummerSlam and Night of Champions. This is right after those two where Lesnar destroyed Cena to win the title. This was after he beat the streak. There was the Hell in a Cell main event was non-title. There was no title on the line. Neither of the men had a title. It was Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose came out with the kendo stick in some kind of holster on his back. It just had like the biggest big fight feel. It was. It had a fuck finish with Bray Wyatt getting involved, and that's when Dean Ambrose went into his feud with Bray Wyatt. But like something about that match just felt special. Because they had been putting off the Dean Ambrose Seth Rollins match for a while. Like, it was promised to happen at like Battleground, and one of them was injured or didn't show up or something. But it was sick. Like the whole feel going into that just felt like a special match. When the Shield breaking up, it was one of those times in the PG era where things actually felt important and special. You know what I mean? I guess you can say that's not the PG era. It's like right after it, but whatever. Bobby Fish taking down the Destroyer. I think that was a huge detriment to Roman Reigns, by the way, with making people hate him. The fact the Shield broke up and he just didn't care at all, apparently. Like, Roman Reigns was just like, I'm going to be the champion. And then he goes into some fatal four-way at Battlegrounds main event was a fatal 4-way with like Kane, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Randy Orton, I think. And it's like, yeah, the Shield broke up. It's a big faction. People care about it, and Roman Reigns doesn't care at all. I think that was huge in the fans turning on Roman Reigns and supporting Dean Ambrose. And we look at TV ratings and quarters, and Dean Ambrose was like the TV draw in WWE. Like, probably up until he left the company. Like, you'd be surprised, even if he didn't get the crowd reactions. For some reason, his TV quarters were always like higher than anyone else's, other than like Cena and Lesnar. Yo, Dangerous Club is dangerous. Asylum is dangerous. Yes, they are. This is a 4-on-4 tag team match. The Disputed Era against the Asylum FEC. And the winning team gets to choose someone from the team to enter our version of Money in the Bank, the Executive Order ladder match. So a lot on the line. The way Moxley was booked in WWE was so bad too. Yeah. The problem... It's one of those things, you know how Ziggler's too good at selling? So they're going to have him lose and sell a lot. Jon Moxley was too good at their garbage comedy. Like, he could take their dumb comedy and make it kind of sort of work a little. So they made him do it a lot. You know what I mean? He was too good at it, so they made him do it too much. And it hurt him. You know what I mean? I remember when he was like he did the cowboy stuff with the mustard and ketchup and shot it at who'd he shoot it at? Randy Orton? Seth Rollins? He like comes out with a hot dog stand. I got my eyes on the guy in the ring, says Feck. Whoa. Are they doing 2 Shield powerbombs back to back? Because I believe they are. WWE is no more. Vince is selling the company. Yes, that is the big rumor in the rumor mills. Is this... Hold on. I need to... Okay, 27:30. I need to make sure it's not repeating the same clip. I was like looking back and forth. And it seemed like he got Shield powerbomb 3 times. Roderick Strong is dead. Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, and a running haymaker. Just murders Kyle O'Reilly. Roderick Strong is dead in the ring. Absolutely moited. He did just get Shield powerbomb 3 times. Okay. Just making sure. It's like, I don't... Anyway, Triple H will own WWE. I don't think so. I think the biggest problem with Triple H is that he is... In the business world, I think people just won't take him seriously. Know what I mean? Oh, that's just a pro wrestler. He married the boss's daughter. He takes all those shots to the head, and everyone knows about CTE now. I think, like, it's a real uphill battle for Triple H trying to be taken seriously as a businessman. And I think it's going to hurt him a little bit when the company's sold and he's not the guy in charge, but, you know, it's something he's going to have to understand. So what will happen? Don't know. It depends who they sell it to. And whoever they sell it to gets to decide everything. Unless Vince writes something in the contract where, like, his people get to stay at the top for a certain amount of time. Matt Short now has Adam Cole in his own corner. Whoa, Cole gets out of the way. Suckered in by Short. Short rolls in. Beautiful DDT. Someone will own it. Yep. Someone will own it. Rumors Disney. Can you imagine? Does that... Oh my god. Does that mean that wrestling is part of the cinematic universe? Will John Cena be in Disney Infinity? Look at this. Matt Short and Nate Danger. The second tag team of the Asylum takes out on Cole, but Cole quick to get out of it. Bobby Fish now with a roaring forearm takes out Short and a jumping clothesline. If Disney buys WWE, there will just be a bunch of Illuminati shit. Sup? Welcome, Prototype Night. WWE. So big rumors are rumors. Ooh, yeah. Rumors are rumors. Disney buys WWE. That's not confirmed. I would lean Fox buying WWE. It's already on FS1. Here we go. Big stomp by Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly might be looking for the Regal Plex. No. Whatever he's looking for, he's not going to find it. Nate Danger reversal. Goes for the kick. Caught by Kyle and a beautiful exploder. Kyle is probably in the worst condition of anyone on their team. He's a bloody goddamn mess. Is anyone on Asylum bleeding? It's hard to tell. They all wear the masks and stuff. Imagine. Yeah, no, that'd be crazy, but it's completely possible at this point. Short now in the corner of the Disputed Era. Big backhand chop to the titties of Nate Danger. Fox buys dub, or maybe New Japan. I don't think New Japan's buying it. Look at this leg lock arm bar trying to tap out Danger. Kyle O'Reilly's had him in there for a long time. No. Danger able to fight his way out of it. Pulls his arm out of his asshole. I doubt there are, but still. They are, but still. This is our second match of the show in the opening contest. EC3 defeated Blaze Cabello to become #1 contender for Christopher Nelson of the Asylum's Chance Choice Championship. Nate Danger now putting Kyle O'Reilly in the Tree of Woe in our second match of the night. Going up to the top. Rumors are not true. Well, we don't know if they're true or not yet. But we certainly shouldn't believe them no matter what. And a Tree of Woe coast to coast to Kyle O'Reilly. Danger looks like he might have hurt his own back on that one. Pulling Kyle away from the ropes. Cover here. Could be it. No one coming in. Oh, in comes Bobby. Bobby too slow, and the Asylum get the win. That means that Feck, you, and the rest of the Asylum have to decide which member of the Asylum will be in the Executive Order Briefcase Ladder Match at the pay-per-view of the same name, Executive Order. Depending on the sauce. Depending on the sauce. Big win for the Asylum.
Here are your winners, the chosen one.
Look at those dudes. Hey, Danger. Whoa, they might have broken his arm there. Retribution rip-offs, lol. No. They aren't Retribution rip-offs. They actually win. They actually have championships. They actually have names. And speaking of Retribution, here comes Slapjack and Big Dick Nick. Big Dick Nick in the blue. Slapjack in the orange. Here we go. The big guy. Oh, the big guy? Ryback? Are we talking about Ryback? That sounds like rambling. Yeah, these guys won. Big difference. Yeah, they actually win matches. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens with the firings. The Dark Order doesn't want or need another leader. We already had the best. Oh, that was John Silver tweeted out, the Dark Order doesn't want or need another leader. We already had the best. Obviously talking about Brody Lee. BRB, if I'm not back in time, I'll rewatch later. No problem, Knight. Here comes Prince Puma. Yeah, John Silver tweeted out, we don't need a goddamn leader. So that pretty much says to me, fuck you, Aleister Black. Fuck you, Tommy End. You're not coming to AEW. Or at least not as the new Dark Order leader. So yeah, I don't know what you do with the Dark Order then. You could. I don't think Evil Uno is a good heel leader of a group. Who would be the... I like Reynolds. I like Alex Reynolds. Tommy End to NWA. Tommy End to New Japan Strong is what I'd like to see. And here we go. Prince Puma against Shane Thorne, Slapjack, whatever you want to call him. Remember, Prince Puma and Johnny Gargano went one-on-one. And Shane Thorne came out in the middle of that match and attacked Prince Puma from behind. And that's why this match is happening tonight. Big Dick Nick, Shane Thorne's longtime tag team partner, at ringside tonight. Are Dark Order even heels anymore, though? No, they're not. No, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I'd like them to be heels, I think. At some point. Yes, they're heels. No, they're not. The Dark Order are faces. They're complete baby faces. Like, they're the babiest baby faces there's ever been. Right now. Go Irish whip off the ropes. Drop down by Shane, and a beautiful calf kick by the bigger man. Murphy to AEW. I don't know if Murphy has the charisma to make it in AEW. And you know what this means? We could get Blake and Murphy back together as a tag team on the Indies, which I'd be cool with, because I liked Blake and Murphy as a tag team. They're feuding with Matt Hardy. What the hell's this? Oh man, that might be a shout out to Speedy. Hits the Speedy Crash. Speedy, of course, the man that defeated Prince Puma in the main event of Taco Thursday. That wasn't the main event, actually. In the Grand Championship match at Taco Thursday, the main event was Nakamura and Lance Uppercut. Or they're feuding with Matt Hardy. They feud with all the heels, to be honest. Where is Blake? Blake was let go, too. Blake, I don't know where Blake is. He might still be a non-compete. I'm back. Welcome, Nelson. Just in time for this Puma versus Thorne match. The match before this one, the Asylum defeated Disputed Aura in the 4-on-4 match, which means a member of the Asylum will be in the ladder match for the contract. Oh my god, super kick right to the gut and a roaring forearm from Puma. But Blake and Murphy as a tag team, they're good. But AEW doesn't need them. They already have the best tag team division. AEW is bloated. But I'd like to see him maybe Impact? Lana to AEW. Yeah, Lana I think is going to retire and maybe show up on screen every once in a while on AEW. But I think for the most part, she's not going to be doing any wrestling or long-term TV stuff. Whoa! Shane Thorne was looking for his finish. That clothesline to the back of the head. Prince Puma saw it coming. Cover here. Puma with that push to the gut into the flatliner. Flatliner, the very same move that cost Puma his Lucha Underground Championship. Mil Muertes hit him with the flatliner to take the title off him. Hangman is going to be a father. Oh, misses the 630. Covered by Shane Thorne. This is how Hope beat him. Speedy pinned him like that too. But a kick out tonight by Puma. Puma misses the calf kick, and Shane going to take advantage. Can't wait for AW to shock the world and have Omega drop the title. Fucking Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy is fucking over. I wouldn't give him the title right now. But there's worse things that could happen. Jungle Boy is over like Rover. Yeah. Who's, like, the live crowd was so magical on Double or Nothing. And the Friday before, honestly. Jungle Boy, super over. Darby Allin, super over. The Dark Order, super over. Orange Cassidy, super over. Britt Baker, over like Rover. Look at this. There it is! Hits the Enzu Lariat right to the back of Puma's head. Shane Thorne, the bigger man, unable to get the win just yet. Is that group together? What group? Jungle Boy is a talented wrestler, but shouldn't be world champ, in my opinion. At least not yet. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he should be world champion yet, but I would be fine with him holding the title at some point in the future. He's not like Orange Cassidy, where I'm like, oh, I really don't want you to ever be world champion. The second flatliner to Shane Thorne cover here. And yeah, Puma able to defeat Shane Thorne with a flatliner here tonight. Luchasaurus. Oh yeah, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Marco Stunt are still together. Yeah. Jurassic Express is the name of their group. Here it is, went for that 630, but Shane got out of the way. You don't think Shane Thorne is a big guy, but he really does have some fucking size. Look at that. Compared to Puma, at least. A big clothesline there. Shane Thorne is a guy that could be something one day. But right now, he is Slapjack. That's the best they could come up with for him. Donovan Dijak, by the way, a guy you'd think Vince would cum his pants over, is known as T-Bar. T-Bar! Awesome, Vince. Your jobbers. Fucking Retribution. A big win for Puma here on Flashpoint. As we get into our next match of the show. Right into the news. The pride of Perth. Hey chat, everyone right now. Tell me what the capital of Australia is. If you look it up, I'll know. What's the capital of Australia? Say it as quickly as you can after hearing me say this. Alright, here is period. Dun, 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 dun. Period, of course. Earned contendership for the Chance Choice Champ. Oh, you both looked it up. You're both liars. You're both fucking liars. There's no way that no one said Melbourne. You both fucking looked it up. Anyway. Here comes Period. Period versus the Asylum's Christopher Nelson. And the randomized match type we get today is Falls Count Anywhere. Period, of course, a member of the Disputed Era. I don't even have Google. I'll have a Google. How can I look something up? He binged it. This guy binged it. He's clearly a binger. No, we're just damn good. I feel like the only reason I know the capital of Australia is because I watched a bunch of Barry Denon 12. It's a YouTube channel. Probably no one besides me has ever heard of. A bunch of crazy Australians. And I played a lot of Civilization 5, but a little bit of Civ 6. Not as good a game. Civ 5 is a much better game than Civ 6. Don't at me. Christopher Nelson has held that Chance Choice Championship all season. RDC World 1 is a great channel. I've never heard of it. Well, could you give a quick rundown of what they do? And here comes the Chance Choice Champion. One of the most successful members of the Asylum. It is Christopher Nelson. Nelson has had some damn good matches. Mostly, when I think of his best matches, I think of Nelson versus Bray Wyatt at Corona Mania. I think of his opening. He opened Flashpoint in a match against Brian Azrael. But even better was the rematch. Brian Azrael versus Christopher Nelson in the main event of a later Flashpoint. Nelson can put on a damn good contest. They're basically black guys that make funny videos about everything. They do parodies of anime, sports, life, pretty much anything. Okay. They sound like TikTokers. Or Viners. Movies, too. Okay. They do skit comedy, is what you're saying. They do skit comedy. Okay. Parody and skit comedy. Cool. So if you like that kind of stuff, check them out. RGC World 1. Here we get the rundown from JoJo.
Weighing in at 295 pounds, the Predator, Portico.
Portico? I think she means period.
Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the Raw Wrestling Fighting Classic Champion.
There we go. Christopher Nelson looking to try and retain that championship once again. But can he do it against Period? Period, a former Raw Tag Team Champion. Making his way to the ring. He's already in the ring. It's a 2K game. It's a Ukes game, but it's better than a 2K game. But it's still a 2K game. Oh, stare down at the start, taking their time, and the big belly to belly from the champion. Falls count anywhere in this one. Ring for the win. Oh, okay. Up to his feet comes Period. And the big power slam from the big man. Period has a bright future in my mind. Oh my goodness, the big man just pushing off Nelson as he goes for those crossbodies. Lifts him up now into the fallaway slam in the corner. Period with a Bulgarian suplex. And Nelson's going to take a break on the outside. The champion might be a little rocked. He didn't expect such competition. Goes for the body block, but Period too big. 2K puts as little effort as possible into all their games. A big clothesline in the corner. The challenger looking good. Down goes Nelson. I bet you're hyped for the new iCarly reboot rambling. I did not know that was a thing. Oh my god, Nelson's already busted open. Dude, Period's a more unsafe worker than Jinder Mahal. Big punch to the gut. Double leg takedown? Oh, a single leg. A single leg by Nelson trying to work his way back up. Oh, you can see the blood on top of the face paint. Quick kick out by the challenger. Catches him into the armbar. That looked really awkward. But hey, it worked. It didn't look pretty, but it's effective. As JBL, a great man who was totally not gay. JBL would say. A great gay man that definitely totally did not fondle people in the locker room. JBL would have said. Okay, the champion looking better than he did at the start now. Using the ropes to his advantage, taking down Period. So, what the fuck is going on with an iCarly reboot? It's going to be on Paramount Plus apparently, and it's supposed to be an adult show now. Wow. And Nickelodeon's okay with that? I guess Paramount and Nickelodeon, are they owned by the same company? Because I feel like they are. Because I'm seeing the Star logo and I'm thinking of like the Rugrats movie and stuff. Whoa, goes for the spinning back fist. Period sees it come in with a gut kick. Flips him over, butterfly suplex. Beautiful lucha from Nelson, taken down, Period. He tumbles, an awkward landing against the ropes as well. Is it going to be called iCarly? Or is it like a spiritual successor? Oh, he's got him goozled! Gorilla press into the spine buster. And Period looking to take it home. Period with a dominant performance tonight hits the gore. Yeah, it's called Carly. Called iCarly. Okay, got it. A kick out at 2 by the champion. Nelson might be at the end of the line if Period can hit this. The jackhammer. Nelson's own old finishing move, as well as the Destroyers. The jackhammer connects and Nelson kicks out. You're not going to put away the Chance Choice champion that easy. And the super kick. Oh my god, that looked like the thrust kick that ended Bret Hart's career. But Nelson already back on top of things. All hail the Asylum. Big overhand punch. And another. Period keeps getting back up to his feet. Reversal Irish whip and the big knee from Nelson. Overhand punch. Catches him. Beautiful. Fisherman suplex. Sam isn't going to be in it because she was scarred for life by Dan Schneider. And another spear. A second spear. By Period. Mexican takedown. By Nelson. There it is! The big spinning back fist. Period checking his nose, making sure he's not bleeding. Is it even iCarly without Sam? So I'm guessing they need. Then Freddie has to be in it, right? You need Freddie. You need Carly. Is Lubert in it? What was the brother's name? Look at this, the beatdown to Period from the champion. Trying to bust him open with these elbows right on the forehead. Go ring. What do you mean go ring? What does that mean? Go ring. Oh. Is that a kick out of 1? Period. Oh yeah, Period's no selling this now. Goes for another spear and eats a knee right to the brain. Yeah, Freddie Spencer and Carly are in it. Okay, good. And a big running haymaker from Period. The deadlift powerbomb to Nelson. And that could be it. Jack in the back of Christopher Nelson. We could have a new Chance Choice champion here tonight. Cover. No. Deep into that 2 count. But nonetheless, a kick out by Nelson. The spear again. No, this time reversed into a DDT. Keep in mind, this is a false count anywhere match, and this entire match has been in the ring. Oh, of course, until now, of course. Stomp to the arm of Nelson. Nelson's kicked out of spears, power bombs, jackhammers. What's it going to take? Goes for the lariat, but eats a spinning back fist. Nelson's feeling it. He could win here on the outside. Especially using the floor to his advantage with a huge double leg takedown. Dropping Period right on his spine on the floor. And the kick out by Period. Look at this. No, unable to hit it. Waist lock. Go behind now by Nelson. Punch to the head. Nelson now flips him over. Oh, the big clothesline by Period. Up to his feet, punch to the gut. Oh my god! The striking. And a beautiful hip toss. Up to his feet already. Nelson up to his feet. DBP! Hyphen's finisher, the DBP on the outside. And Period puts away Nelson with the DBP. Neville is going to be in it too. Nice. What about Gibby? There's Gibby Neville. I don't know. Tonight we have a new Chance Choice champion. Unexpected. I know Period and Hyphen have not seen eye to eye for a long time. Ever since they lost the tag team championships. And Hyphen nearly destroyed this reality, but that's too much of a story to go into. But at the end of the day, the jackhammer couldn't get the job done. And Period resorts to the DBP new champion. The low blow, hey, it's allowed. It was a Falls Count Anywhere match. Wow, new champ, and holy shit from the former champ, Christopher Nelson. Nelson, nothing to be ashamed of with that title reign. You were the workhorse of the Asylum. You worked nearly every single show defending that title. A true fighting champion. And don't worry, you're going to get your rematch on the next episode of Flashpoint. As we get into our next match, we're still trying to decide the main event of Executive Order. And there's a lot of ways this could play out. There are two more matches left on the show. What you're about to see is Bruiser Owens making his way to the ring. He's going to be taking on No Hope, the man Speedy defeated at Backyard Brawl. They better put Freddie over, brother. Yeah, I agree. Bruiser Owens, of course, trained by Speedy. So, by the end of the Backyard Brawl Grand Championship match, Speedy was a bloody mess, bleeding from the chest and head. In fact, he was so damaged, he was scheduled to wrestle tonight and just was unable to compete. Speedy is not on the show tonight. He defeated No Hope, but No Hope looked good as new, almost. Didn't take nearly as much damage. Speedy actually had to tap him out with his Speedy clutch, going after the weakness of any big man, the legs. So No Hope, if No Hope can defeat Bruiser Owens tonight, then he will get another shot at Speedy at the pay-per-view.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, Noah Holt.
There he is, No Hope. The main event of tonight's show, the match right after this one, will be Johnny Gargano versus the top Shagger, Dean Stevens. They're the current number 1 and number 2 contender for the Grand Championship. Now keep in mind, both these matches have 10-minute time limits. So there's a lot of different ways things can go in deciding what the main event out of Executive Order is going to be. So if the top Shagger wins and No Hope loses, then it will be Dean Stevens one-on-one with Speedy at the pay-per-view. If Johnny Gargano wins and No Hope loses, it's going to be Gargano, Speedy one-on-one at the pay-per-view. If No Hope wins, Speedy wins. No Hope wins, Stevens wins. It's No Hope, Speedy, Stevens in a triple threat. Obviously, Gargano wins, Hope, Gargano, Speedy in a triple threat. There's a lot of ways things could go tonight in deciding what the main event of Executive Order will be. If both minutes go 10-minute time limit, it will be a triple threat with Dean Stevens, Johnny Gargano, and Speedy, as No Hope needs to win this match to get in it. Goes for the kick, gets out of the way, and there it is, kick to the face. And, of course, we will have a... I guess you guys could decide if we got a fatal four-way or just a No Hope, Speedy one-on-one rematch. If No Hope wins, but the main event goes 10 minutes. So we could do a fatal four-way with Hope, Speedy, Stevens, Gargano, or just Hope gets a one-on-one rematch against Speedy. Maybe with the new match type gimmick, maybe cage match. The last one was already a hardcore match, so maybe the new one should just be normal rules. Anyway, maybe a ladder match. Big kick to the gut of Bruiser Owens. Snap there. No Hope now, locking in the chin lock. Also, I would like to note that it has been decided Kenta will be challenging Lance Uppercut for the REW Solar Championship at Executive Order, and it will be a ladder match. Kenta, Lance, and a ladder match. Beautiful tornado DDT by Bruiser Owens. One of the two men trained by Speedy. The other man, of course, Tommy Ward. Big bell clap by No hope. Owens now. Oof. Shoulder first into the buckle. Hope now goes for the super kick, but Owens saw it coming. And a big knee. Freddy's going over, brother. Stomp to no hope. After the show, the full executive order card will be posted in the Discord. So look forward to that. Executive order is coming together to be one hell of a show. In fact, I might run down the card myself at the end of this show. If it's clear what the main event's going to be. Of course, if we have a... If No Hope wins and the main event goes time limit draw, then I don't know what the... It's up to you guys to decide, so I can't really tell you that. iCarly. Super kick by Owens. Catches him into the sexplex. Move Speedy used to use, as well as Dean Stevens. And another big knee by Owens. Big European uppercut by No Hope. The former RWF Grand Champion now has Owens in the corner. He might be going for the Hangman's Folly? No. He's thinking about the apron drop kick. Owens in perfect position. Nails him right in the brain, and Owens is now bleeding as well. Cover here by Hope. No, kick out. Drop toe hold by Owens. Gut kick, not going to happen. Dragon screw leg whip, down goes Bruiser. Bruiser trying to use the ropes to get up, and Hope is not going to let him. Hope taunting his opponent. Elbow and a big knee, but Hope still on his feet. And Zaguri and Hope still on his feet. No Hope, no selling those strikes. But throws himself into the buckle after Owens gets out of the way. Hits the lariat, though. Maybe iCarly is coming to RUW. You never know. What's going to happen here? Oh, bully choke. Bully choke by No Hope. And that is locked in tight. Owens can't quite get to the ropes, and he has tapped out. Looks like no matter what, No Hope has earned his way into the title match, into the main event of Executive Order. Yeah, he tapped out to Speedy. But Speedy, I just tapped out your student. Hope trying to work his way back up. And he's done it. Which means there's only one match left tonight. Our main event. There is the kick out after the apron drop kick. Keep in mind, No Hope was the second ever RWF Grand Champion. He's the man that defeated Johnny Gargano. Gargano, of course, going to be in our main event. The first Grand Champion won that 32-man tournament. Defeated Seth Rollins in the finals, of all people. Gargano actually defended the Grand Championship after winning it in the match with Seth Rollins against both Minus, now known as Hyphen, of course, and Sami Zayn, actually, in a Hell in a Cell. Big win for No Hope. And here comes Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Gargano.
The following contest,
Former RWF Cruiserweight Champion. Former RWF Grand Champion.
weighing in at 199 pounds.
A lot of accolades for this man. In WWE, he's held the NXT Championship and North American Championship. Did they hold the tag titles? Did DIY ever win the tag titles? I forget. Either way, big match. Gargano. Little Match John is here. Johnny Wrestling has been a thorn in the side of Dean Stevens for a long time now. Interfering with his plans in IWA, actually pinned IWA's Platinum Champion Tommaso Ciampa with a DNF, Dean Stevens' own finisher, at Taco Thursday, and that 30-minute Iron Man match, the triple threat with Rey Mysterio as well. Of course, the current IWA Platinum Champion is Ricochet, who shocked the world and defeated Tommaso Ciampa at Triple or Nothing. Rey Mysterio is the current Golden Champion. I believe it's called Golden Champion. Dean Stevens' promotion, IWA. Which is like their X Division Cruiserweight title, I believe. His, not there. But here comes Dean Stevens, the owner of IWA, the top Shagger, the current DCW World Heavyweight Champion. Well, I guess that's an incorrect title. He's DCW's World Heavyweight Champion. And he has bedazzled the belt. How fitting by the top Shagger. And he is soaking it in. He is a former DCW United States champion. He is a former RWF Television Champion, RWF Chance Choice Champion, RWF Tag Team Champion as well. The man has won a lot of titles in his career, but never a world title in RUW or RWF. Let's see what he can do here tonight against a longtime rival in Johnny Gargano. Let's not forget, on IWA, Dean Stevens booked Johnny Gargano into a 3-on-1 handicap match just because he hated him so much. Johnny Wrestling not afraid. And you got to think, with Speedy as the RWF Grand Champion, what is Dean Stevens thinking about as a fellow member of FUS? FSU, FUS, doesn't matter. The top Shagger is looking for gold, and he's had his eyes specifically on the RWF Grand Championship for a long time. Wants to be the first ever Grand Slam champion, he said. Here we go. Dean Stevens in the gold pants and the black and green tights. We have Johnny Gargano here in our main event match. 10-minute, that is the television time limit. And we start things off with some wrestling, a lockup, and unsurprisingly, Johnny Wrestling appears to be the better grappler. Eats the clothesline to the back of his head. Vintage top Shagger and a kick to the gut as well. The Shag has this, says Lance. Jawbreaker by Johnny and a big running forearm. Well, Lance, how do you feel about the fact if Dean Stevens wins this, then he's going to have to face not just No Hope, he's going to have to face fellow member Tyler Flight, Speedy of FUS, in the main event of Executive Order. This catches the leg, goes for the dragon screw leg whip, down goes Stevens. A lot of hatred coming out between these two men. Johnny going for the DNF and the sling blade instead from Shagger. Leg wrench by Shagger. And a stomp to the arm as well. Now locks it in. A camel clutch by Stevens. No. Flips it out and over. Horrible landing for Stevens. Throat first. Maybe chin on the ropes. But it appears he's okay. Big clothesline to the back of Gargano's head again. Going for the cover. Trying to finish it. Tough, I know, says Lance. Lance, of course, the current Solar Champion, defending his Solar Championship one-on-one against Kenta in a ladder match at Executive Order. Stomp to the arm of Gargano. And here it is, going for the Sunlight Yellow Overdrive, but Johnny sees it coming, hits the big knee, goes for the DNF again. Stevens won't let it happen. Front neck lock by Johnny, jumping arm breaker to Stevens. Johnny Gargano. It does not just have a lot of history and a rivalry with Dean Stevens. Cover here after the dropkick and a quick kick out by Stevens. Yeah, Dean Stevens has problems with a fellow FUS member holding the Grand Championship. But Johnny Gargano, with a long-time rivalry with not just Dean Stevens, but also with No Hope, the man that took the Grand Championship away from him, and with Speedy. Speedy and Gargano was one of the best Cruiserweight Championship feuds in RUW. Maybe right behind the three-way feud and the Devin DKO Speedy feud. Johnny, if it's a triple threat, if Johnny defeats Stevens, there's a lot of history in that triple threat. No Hope, Speedy, Gargano. Cover after the lawn dart and a quick kick out from Shagger. Shagger says, fuck that. Jawbreaker to Johnny. Calf kick. Johnny sees it coming and a kick to the ribs of Stevens. Where's he taking him? On the ropes. For this. Slingshots. Oh, Falcon Arrow. Big clothesline to the back of Gargano's head for a third time. And a quick hit. But they're both no-selling each other at this point, and we're almost 4 minutes in. By God, leg trip by Johnny. Johnny wrestling with the technical edge here tonight. He's been clotheslined the back of the head 3 times by Dean Stevens. Stevens has found his target. Big forearm from the apron by Dean. Johnny now off the ropes for momentum, and it enziguri, excuse me, right on the back of Stevens' neck. Knee drop, cover here by Johnny. Kick out. Springboard. No, it took too much time. Stevens saw it coming a mile away. Dean Stevens looking to make him pay. Throwing Johnny to the outside, right onto the floor. Flexing the guns now is Dean Stevens. Begging him to get back in. Stevens wasting no time, no energy. He's not going to go out there and get him, making Johnny expend all the energy to get back in. Johnny in the ring now. Whips him into the corner. I thought he was going for a second lawn dart. No, instead, big slap to the face of Stevens, going for the Season 6 special. This is awesome chant from the crowd, and I'd have to agree, a superplex to the floor. Great main event thus far. But Johnny's got to finish him with only 4 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Johnny might have been going for the donut hurt. Instead, flips him over. Stevens on the apron, goes for a punch, but no, a big forearm from Stevens first. Saw it coming. Gut kick. Shagger bomb. The Shagger bomb lands. Stevens pulling Johnny away from the ropes. Cover here. Referee in good position. Johnny kicks out. 2 count off the Shagger bomb. And Stevens is looking to finish it. Stevens going for the DNF, but Johnny sees the DNF coming. Goes for a running forearm. DNF! Beautiful! Missed it once. Just go for it again. But no, Johnny kicks out of the DNF. Stevens is shocked. Gargano is a bloody mess, but he is kicked out of the DNF. Off the ropes comes Johnny. Flips him over. Big fist by Johnny Wrestling. And a big forearm. Both men slugging it out. Front neck lock. Gargano now gut kick. DDT spiking. Stevens right on his brain. Cover here. And a quick kick out. Wow, just wow, says Lance. That was a cool spot. Avoiding the DNF, then got caught with it. And yeah, they're just slugging it out. Just back and forth with the strikes. Gut kick by Johnny. Puts Stevens on one knee. Stevens now taken to the corner. Head first into the buckle by Gargano. 10 times, but Johnny tired now as well. These two have put each other through hell in this main event. Going for the lawn dart, maybe. Both fighting for dominance here. Irish whip after the punch. And lands the uppercut. Lance, that might have been a shout out to you. Looking to pin Stevens. He's cheating. Using Lance's move. No, kick out at 2 by Shagger. Oh my God. Slugging it out again. Gut kick to Gargano. A second gut kick and a second DNF. No cover though. Flips over into the DTF. The DTF locked in on Gargano, who's forced to tap out. And what a crazy main event between the two. And Dean Stevens has defeated Johnny Gargano, which means the main event of Executive Order is confirmed. It will be No Hope and Dean Stevens challenging Tyler Flight, Speedy, in a triple threat for the RWF Grand Championship. Let me get the card up right now. At the pay-per-view, it's been decided due to the tie in the Iron Man match, Jimmy and Jay will get a tag team title shot against Bell's Palsy Wally and Weed Guy for the Showdown Tag Team Championships. Big E Langston will instead defend his Russian Championship against Baron Corbin, the last man to beat him in singles competition. Blake and Murphy will be challenging Cinta and Samurai for the Raw Tag Team Championships. EC3's master, ECE, will make his debut. And he'll be taking on Nate Danger of the Asylum. Ariane, Sophie Jones, and Bailey will take on Natalya and Summer Rae in a women's tag team tournament match. Daniel Bryan will try to defend his Universal Championship against Eric Young in a beard versus beard match. Kenta challenges Lance in a ladder match for the Solar Championship. John Cena will try to defend his Venom Championship against the returning Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton, Feck, Dolph Ziggler, Jason Youngblood, Jeff Hardy, and Seth Rollins in a 6-way Executive Order contract briefcase ladder match. And the main event, Speedy, Stevens, Hope for Speedy's RWF Grand Championship. I love you all. That's the card for Executive Order. I'll post it in the Discord. I love you. Bye-bye. Wah wah. Stacked card indeed.